Hi, my name is Chasida Fried. People just call me Chaz because they can't say Ches, and Chaz is fine. I am a former DoD employee, firefighter, medic. Um, I did corrections for a while. I did whistleblowing for a while. I did some spooky stuff for a while. And then I decided, whistleblowing is detrimental to your health. And it doesn't matter where you are or how you do it, it's always detrimental to your health because there really isn't anything protecting you. Unless you're in the very, very small, minute key tom area. And that's so rare that it's ridiculous. So unless you're a key tom whistleblower, nobody cares. And you can lose everything from your life to your well-being. All of these things can happen to you. They didn't happen to me because I worked through them, and I'm a lot smarter than the average bear. And I don't mean to sound like arrogant, because I'm not. I am too poor to be arrogant, but I'm too grateful to be disturbed by my poverty. I wasn't always poor. Most of my life was middle class, and there was an actual middle class then when I grew up. And to make a very long introductory video a little shorter, I'm looking for people to comment down below the things that they'd like to discuss, because I'm using LinkedIn like real social media because I don't trust or use any other social media. I don't use Facebook, I don't use Twitter, I don't use anything else. It's LinkedIn or nothing. So it's a platform that still has a lot of potential for real people, and that's what I like about it. Most of the videos are not professional. It's people talking into their phones and uploading it, and I love that because that's real. That's real life. I'm not selling anything. I'm not promoting anything unless they want to pay me. Then you can message me. Like this is a really cool, awesome lip balm. It's offensively large, and I love it. It's a conversation piece. You can actually, if you're smart enough, meet people with this thing. Just having this thing. But I'm not advertising it unless you message me. Not semi-altruistic. I mean, I repost people's posts, and I think everybody should do that, whether you like the post or not. If the person is a follower of yours, especially if they put a CV in the post, you should repost it. Somebody's itching me. You should repost it. I am going to school full-time. I'm doing my core classes to get them out of the way in order to take nothing but language. I'm looking forward to transferring to UTA, taking Russian and German, and Greek and Latin, all at the same time, because I love language. I'm starting to like math a little more. I'm starting to get interested in math because people approached it as if it was a language and got me a little bit hooked. I understand a lot of the theory, but the math itself, I'm still working on that. So those will be classes that I take in some ensuing semester. I have a lot of interesting life stories to tell. They're all true. And I have a copywritten life story. I just don't have it completely typed up. So I'm looking for a co-author to help type it, help get it typed. And publishing is easy. I mean, the thing will publish itself. I'm not worried about that as much as I'm worried about just getting it compiled. And people go, why would an average citizen want to write a biography, not a biography? Because I think my life is pretty interesting. I think everybody has an interesting life. It's just that most people are so busy that they never codify it. They tell stories, and the stories get passed down, the stories get changed like telephone game. So I want to avoid that. And I also want to be appreciated for the things that I've done. Without being grandiose in any way, I just want to be appreciated for things that I've done because I think I've done a lot of really cool things. Like, for instance, I was the first female firefighter at Camp Pendleton Fire Department. 4 other people took the test before me, and one could actually physically do the job before I got there, but she couldn't take the mental stress. I gave the mental stress right back. So I'll tell you stories about that in future episodes. Let's see. I'm not going to be like the energy, those people that jump up and down and make love to the camera. I'm not one of those people. I'm just going to sit here and talk to you, and maybe we'll have coffee together, But this is my social media, and I want to use it to its fullest potential. And so that's the fire department. Then I became a medic, got my CDL because I wanted to promote. Then I went as far as I could at one department and transferred to other ones to get different training. So I have aircraft crash, I have everything that the DoD does. I have qualification in, certification in, and that's enough of that. Because I'm not selling anything, I'm just giving you a background. I have some spooky background, but unfortunately that background wasn't paid. So I like to say that I did about 25 months as a volunteer spook for a certain agency that shall remain nameless. So there's things that I know that are not in my profile. You can say that about anybody, but I just wanted you to know that because, be advised, this is a non-secured line. I also wanted to close with my interests. I have interests in conservative politics. I have interests in art. I have interests in humanities and humanity. And I'm looking forward to people commenting down below. I'm also going to post my really bad first video, because this is technically my second video. I'm going to post a really bad first one as well, because I always make fun of these people that make 95 takes, and then they have this polished product, and they look like something off Madison Avenue, and they did it with their phone. I think that's great. That's great. I'm not one of those people. I'm sitting here with a duck blind for drapes. And my whole place where I live is full of books, and it looks like a hunting cabin or a den. It's a man cave because my tastes run along those lines. But I love men. I'm not a feminist. I love men, and not just because they're nutritious and delicious. I love them because they're people with hearts and souls and intelligence, and you can talk to them, and I love them as people too. One of these days, meet the right one, and I love him as a person also. So, with that said, without belaboring this entire thing, because I don't know how long this is going to take in terms of how much will be posted, or if I have to clip it or what. But I thought that this would be an icebreaker, and then the other one is going to be really just insane. Because it's so bad. I mean, you have to be really comfortable in your own skin to post a video like the one that I'm going to post after this one, which is actually the first. This is the second one. I'm posting it first because, I went to the gym, I took a shower, I feel much better, so I look better, so I feel more comfortable. So this is actually the one that I posted first, but it's the second one that I made. So there's no takes, no cuts, everything is just off the top of my head, no preparation, it is what it is, and I hope you like it. Comment down below. Any topic you want to talk about, I want to talk about it. I also want to do some funny things, some skits that I think are really funny, that could be part of a potential movie at one point, but I need the people that would actually be in there. So I need like a Robert Halford lookalike, if not Robert Halford himself, and Ozzy Osbourne lookalike, if not Ozzy Osbourne himself, because I have some ideas that will actually increase their market base if they would do them with me, and they'd have fun doing it. Who else did I want to reach out to? Yeah. And for that person, I have homework. You are to read Virginia Moore's Psyche and send me an essay. You know who you are. You read Virginia Moore's poem, and you write an essay on that poem, and you send it to me via email, because you know who you are. Virginia Moore Psyche. That's your poem. That's your assignment.